Well, hello. It is 187 Sane / Master Chief of the Navy, and today I'm doing some Star Trek content because I'm trying to rebuild my Star Trek Online fleet, so bear with me. Today we're going to be discussing possibly the most meme, and I mean this in the best way possible, ship, the T-6 Legendary Miranda Multi-Mission Cruiser. It is themed for the original series, as you can see. Which I do enjoy the TOS aesthetic. So what makes it incredibly memey and broken? There's just something entirely... I don't understand all the stats behind this. I'm not that kind of person, but I can say it absolutely destroys things. Why is that? Well, it's got 5 weapon slots up front, 3 in the back. With the Dyson 2 set piece and then some fleet equipment, you're absolutely just throwing out damage. Its traits are really what makes it great, other than the fact that it also has a hanger, which just keeps adding on the greatestness. It has the Evasion Specialist, which I don't really use pilot abilities, but go ham if you want to. Greater than the sun, but what really makes it great is one big happy fleet. While in combat, +5 energy weapon shield penetration every 10 seconds, and when entering combat on first damage dealt, shield systems offline for 6.7 seconds. This means if you have quantum torpedoes or something a little bit heavier like Tricobalt, if you can get it to hit quickly enough while the enemy's shields are still down, you deal a lot of burst damage. I go for a Photon torpedo build personally because with two field particle generators or whatever they are, I get increased control. So with buffing, because math is a big part of this game, I have 3 elite projectile officers on my duty roster. Where is it? Projectile weapon officer reduces the time for torpedoes to reload, and then I have law that also does that. And then I have a tholian, which gives me bonus damage against Borg. I don't know if he's active or not, but there's another 10 of 10 also does the torpedo reload buff thing. And then, of course, personally, I like the elite Orion slavers. They're not the best according to all the meta, but I don't have superior area denial. They do plenty because they just fly around dropping their disruptor beam away, dropping photon torpedoes and quantum mines, and then they capture crew and steal stuff. What's to not want? So let's see if I can hopefully drop into a task force operation and show you exactly why this ship is so hilarious. Starbase 1 defense. Let's go. Now, I should also mention that everything about this ship, and a lot of my ships, is built to penetrate enemy shields and give buffs to my torpedoes and phasers. So, starship traits that we have. I also have my ships all built to heal more the more damage they do. So, Best Hope of the Empire, I get more damage and temporary hold points every time I do a phase beam overload. Shield heals give me temporary hit points. Desperate repairs, I get large shield and hull heals after 3 incoming critical hits. Weapon accuracy buffs, and then of course one big happy fleet.
Listen up. The war has not been going well.
And then of course all my special reputations are to also boost enhanced shield penetration, and even my weapons are built to either buff overall DPS or make like the Discovery phasers boost my ability to heal while hanging in a firefight. But like it's a Miranda, you know, the classic Star Trek frigate for the Federation, and it's got a hanger.
Here they come.
So, come on. Oh, another thing, because I only have one torpedo launcher aft, I've maximized my potential damage with a Kelvin torpedo. They do a little less burst damage overall, but they have only a 4-second reload, so if, like, I have her frigates on my rear, not as big of a problem. Oh, what else? Oh, the Miranda also has the molecular reconfiguration thing that was first introduced on some Section 31 ships, allowing it to do more weapon damage in exchange for less hull healing, which, you know, I do more phaser damage and disruptor damage, or torpedo damage I do, the more I heal myself. I should say though, the turn rate, a bit annoying. But with the elite fleet shields I have and the elite field stabilizing warp core, unless I go full disco ball in the middle of hive space, whatchamacallit, I do pretty well. But of course, the Borg have been heavily buffed to be the worst damage in the base. Kelvin Intel Dreadnought and its little things, yes. That's another fun mode.
Reading some heavier ships incoming. Raiders and battle.
So I will have to say this is like one of those ultra premium modes that does cost money. But the trade is worth it, and the fact that for a Miranda class it punches like a battleship, well and truly worth it. And again, it's got a hangar. What more can you ask for? It's just, yeah. Again, you know, overall the best fighters, unless you have superior and denial, are the advanced peregrines, but they don't give me extra money and steal stuff. So. I should probably put an epilepsy point. Oh! Another thing that comes with is the Genesis Planet console, which I probably just used in an opportune moment, but it's like a giant gravity well. Where's the evacuation ship launch? I will make sure to give everyone a breakdown of where you can get all the equipment I have equipped this ship with. Once I'm done with this task force operation, whatever they're called anymore, special task force.
The Phoons are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
Oh, yeah, I mentioned how one big heavy fleet gets that,
Ships. Keep fighting.
Oh, that graphics card stutter. Not gonna lie, I don't understand half the abilities I'm using sometimes, but I know they make my enemies blow faster. I'm not a statistician, I just know what blows people up quickly in this game.
We're about within need of A. Draw off some of those enemy ships.
Hey, I think my did my little Orion slaver fighters just steal the? Okay, I think they just stole that guy's engine core. Okay, so now for a breakdown of where you can get everything. So on this ship, the advanced fleet phasers are all available at the fleet star base. The gravimetric photon torpedo is available from the Dyson Sphere Reputation. Advanced fleet photon torpedoes are available from the fleet star base. The integrity linked phaser bank and other Discovery style phasers are available from either the exchange or lock boxes, where you get the choice of your phaser of the flavor that you want. The Kelvin Timeline Torpedo, again, is either a lockbox item or an exchange item. The Non-Baryonic Matter Deflector and the Combat and the engine I have available are from the Discovery Reputation. The Warp Core that I have equipped is from the Fleet Dilithium Mine, and the Elite Fleet Adaptive Resilient Shield Array Mark whatever comes as a Mark 12. I've upgraded it. That comes from the Fleet Starbase, I believe. Yes. This particular EPS grade comes from the Discovery Reputation. This is just a basic EPS engineering thing you get from drops. The potential energy entangler comes from this ship, I think. Don't quote me. The Genesis Seed Epic Console comes from this ship as well. This is from the Discovery Reputation. This is just something I've picked up along the way. Again, something I've picked up along the way. This comes from the Fleet Romulan Embassy. You have to see someone in the shuttle bay about that. these two consoles are from the Fleet Spire weapons vendor or equipment vendor. This is just something I've picked up along the way. The Elite Orion Slavers, you have to have the Orion Flight Deck Cruiser equipped on a KDF tune, have unlocked level 65 on it in a event or something so that you could fly cross-faction ships, and then purchase this at the Fleet Starbase. It's, yes. The only elite fighters you get from Reputation are the Romulan Scorpions. They're pretty good. With the right build, with other equipment, they will assist you in melting anything that displeases you. So this has been my review of the Legendary Miranda Multi-Mission Cruiser Tier 6X. That's how I got that Universal Console slot. With my flavor of a build. Of course, your playstyle may be different from my own, but I think that this is one of the best ships in game that you can buy, and it will also automatically promote any original series tune you have to level 65, so very useful in the case that there's another temporal tune event. So, with that said, I hope you all are having a lovely evening, get some use out of this, and have a good time.